Hi everyone, it's Christina from Trillia Planning. I'm coming to you with a plan with me this week in voiceover. So I am using my classic happy planner to plan out March the 6th through the 12th. Yes, it's a little old. I had a bit of a crazy last few weeks. I was away, so I couldn't really do any filming or anything, so I filmed in advance and then now I'm voice recording after the fact. So I'm using a super cute patterned half box, a very weird inspiration, but I thought I have all these half boxes that I've made for myself, and I kind of wanted to use that as an inspiration. So it's like a lime green, kind of bright blue, and a gray. So I was trying to figure out what kind of washi I would use. Couldn't find anything that matched perfectly, so found my gray. And then it worked out well because I actually I couldn't find my whiteout, so I couldn't use translucent washi. So I was able to find my opaque gray washi, which worked out swimmingly. So we'll be using a whole bunch of different kinds of stickers, no kit this week. So the back end of this takes a really long time as I'm looking through everything, but I've edited all that out. But I love these spreads when I don't use a kit. I think I like it better than using a kit in actuality. I love using kits, but I think I actually prefer this. I think it kind of gives me a little bit of a creative boost. So I'm looking for something from the Erin Condren sticker book. Oh yes, the washi. I wanted to add a little kind of, it looked a little too plain, so I pulled in those long washi strips from her. I have two of them, two of each book, so I actually have two of those long strips of the same color. And I found that they actually worked perfectly. They don't kind of match up or anything, but I actually like the look of it. It looks, a little bit more homemade, not so perfect. And if you know me, that's that's me. And then I'm looking at the full box area. So this this is something that I made for myself as well. I think I was actually testing paper, and so I just made a bunch of full boxes and to kind of test out the paper that I got. So I'm using as well, trying to find, I think, a quote to go. Yes, a quote to go in the middle of that. And as you see, that's a Mombi sticker book for the big happy planner. But I don't have the big happy planner, but I still find uses for it. So I'm setting up my sidebar with my little to-do from, I think that's Linny's planner. I think I'm saying that right. And then I'm pulling in a Nicole Hutch design checklist in the green. And just as a little FYI, I do lose some footage of Monday, so I'll try and kind of catch up. Oh, there we go. So yes, I've lost, and the rest of my sidebar too. So that's a lime and mortar weekly tracker that I'm using for emails, and that is a Dahlia's Dainty Designs to buy header in the bright blue near the bottom, because we were about to leave on our cruise and I had a lot of stuff to buy. I pull in one of the half boxes at the top there. That laundry sticker combo is from the Sticker Party. The polka dot full box is from a Mombi sticker book. The printer is, I think, from L Plan. The little emoji is obviously from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then at the very bottom is another, let me see here, I think is another, is a half box from SB Creative. So I'm looking now to start Tuesday, and I find a cute Mombi Mom Bun Monday sticker that, yes, I put on a Tuesday. I didn't even see that until I was going through it afterwards. So yes, that is me being, I guess, cruise brain. That is a silhouette cameo from, I can't remember. But the package orders is from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. That one I do remember. And again, how did that, somehow lost some more footage. So I think that's it for the lost footage. So it's another half box in the middle there that I'm one of the inspiration ones. The little tiny check square is from Nicole Hutch Designs, and the full box and the little flag I'm putting down now is from Mommy Sticker Book. So yeah, this was an interesting week because I was prepping for the cruise, but also my shipping date for the Trillia parcel was on the 10th, so that Friday. So I was doing a lot of cutting and packaging and lots of stuff for Trillia. These are always heavy weeks. So yeah, it was nice to have something pretty to look at while I was doing that. And that is a box from somewhere, I'm not sure. It's the problem with doing this a little far away from where I started. Those stickers are from the Carpe Diem, or the Simple Stories. I think they are Carpe Diem stickers, so those are super awesome because they have a whole bunch of different colors of a whole bunch of different icons, so that was nice. And then another Sweet Tea Sticker Co. Ship orders stickers, which are awesome. I use those obviously a lot. And there's the regular rainbow sticker book from Mombi for a little inspirational quote. Yeah, then a bunch of those, the half box that I'm using as inspiration. And then here, the only time I try and get fancy with my writing, which I never do, but for some reason I felt like I should, maybe to make the lines thicker a little bit, I'm trying to try on bathing suits, because I have a bunch of bathing suits that I was trying to figure out whether or not I needed a new one for the cruise, and I'm pretty sure I write try on bathing, and that's it. So that's what I get for trying to be fancy. And now I think I'm like sitting there reading it like, and then not being able to fix it. So I just leave it. I'm sure if I was more creative, I could probably have fixed it, but I do not. Adding some more of that washi down there for a little backing of something, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so, not everything has to be perfect. There's that silhouette cutter. It might also be from Plan, but I could be wrong. So moving on to the next part of the week, I think that gray header is from SB Creative as well. And all of the shops that I'm talking about, I'll link down at the bottom. That sick day is from Oh Hello Michelle. I definitely did not feel well. It was only after lunch, so thankfully I was able to go to work for the first part of the morning, and then I ended up having to come home. And I mean, I got some stuff done, but it wasn't a super productive day. Did some more cutting, I think much later on in the evening. Yeah. That is actually a Christmas sampler from Plan and Paper, but the blue worked perfectly, so I used it as a little backer for the printer from Managing Mischief, because I printed off, I think this was for the product, so all the kits for the printing the last minute kits for the next day shipping, and again, the Sweet Tea Sticker Co. Package orders, because I did end up doing that much slower than normal, but I got it done. I can't miss my shipping date. I hate missing my shipping dates. So that's another half box coming up as my little inspiration, and I like that. I like that I don't have to use a kit every week. It saves a little money and kind of makes good use of my stickers from the past that I have left over, and it's just, yeah, it works out a creative kind of muscle, and that's one of the older Mombi sticker books I've made into my own sticker book, so I just pulled out a page from that and found that cute matching quote box for the bottom. There's that Christmas sampler again, which I found perfect use for because I had a few bills that were due on that Friday, as it was payday. Yeah, so as we all know, we get paid and then it's gone again. And yeah, this week was interesting. Kind of, I had to kind of work around the purple, and I do it okay on the weekend. But again, I don't love the colored weekends, but eh. That payday was from Nicole Hutch Designs, another inspiration half box. I'm really glad I made a lot of those because I definitely made use of them. And the way that, oh, shipping day, that's what it says. I was about to say it's hard to read on camera, but not in person. But that's the shipping day, and then I have to send out my shipping notifications, so I just kind of added that to the top as a reminder, because for some reason that is much, much harder to remember to do than one would think. And so that's the productivity sticker book from Mombi, and I find that it has a lot of good kind of get your butt in gear quotes, so that's really nice. It kind of went over the purple and I didn't want that to show, so I added some washi using my Erin Condren ruler to mask off the purple header. So I think I actually kind of liked the way that worked, so that was my time to get to work. And then that evening, I say date night, but really it was just watching something in bed, I'm pretty sure, with my husband, so that was a nice quiet Friday after the craziness of the whole week getting everything ready for the shipping day and starting to get stuff ready for the cruise, because it's a week from that day that I'm working on right now that we leave, so that was good times. I find some cute hearts in a Mombi sticker book to kind of complete that date night box there. That is the Color Story book, and I find the biggest weekend banner ever. So I love the way that kind of turned out. I couldn't find one that I liked that was smaller, but of course this is the weekend that I have a ton of stuff to do, so I kind of try and squeeze in all sorts of stuff. Then I remember that there was a snow day this week. I at first thought it was Thursday, and then I remembered it wasn't Thursday, so I tried to take off the sticker. Thankfully I didn't get it off because it actually wasn't the Thursday, it was the Wednesday. And so I really wanted to use that pumpkin place stickers. Oh no, pumpkin, oh, I forget the name. Anyway, her adorable snow globe stickers, which happened to match really well. And I wanted to use those desperately because this was the 10th, I think, snow day that our school has had this year. So moving back to the weekend, I kind of mask off those headers, and I think, oh yes, that's when I had my haircut. So I had a little me time. I put it over the gray and I leave it there, but I don't love it. I probably wouldn't do that again. But yes, I had a hair appointment to get my hair ready for the cruise. I needed it thinned out. It gets crazy in the humidity, so, and I got some bangs, which I hadn't had in a little while. But so there's an appointment label from, or appointment script sticker from one of the Mombi sticker books, one of the older ones, because you see I've got it in my little sticker book that I've made. And it was also daylight saving time starts day on the Sunday, well, 2 a.m. Sunday. So I found that cute little sticker. And then these are for peony planning. Peony planning? Yes, peony planning. Penny Lane planning? Oh crap. I can't remember. Again, it'll be linked down below for those Plan My Week stickers, which are super adorable. I think, oh yeah, they are the glitter versions, and I mean, I'm not a huge fan of glitter, but I think they looked really cute, and I backed it on one of those half boxes. And now I'm doing my checklist from the Mombi sticker book for my filming. So I'm trying as much as possible to cover up all that purple. So that worked really well, and I had a ton of filming and editing to do. So there's my Abundance of Erica, who's now the sticker party filming stickers, and I just add a little cute camera to the edge there because the whole list will be for filming YouTube purposes. So I'm writing out all of the different videos that I want to film or edit or upload or all that stuff. So that's what I'm doing there. Yeah, there's a lot. Okay, and then I'm trying to remember, I try and figure out what to do with that little space at the bottom, and I'm fairly certain oh yes, so I'm using a little shopping cart icon because I went after around the same place that my hairdresser is also a Dollar Tree, which we don't have in our immediate area. So I went to look for stuff for the cruise there, find some like cheap beach toys and that kind of thing. So that's what I did that day. I started at the bottom with that inspirational or that inspiration half box because the other one's up at the top and I didn't want them to be side by side. So I add that at the bottom, and then the what's for dinner from the Mommy sticker book because we always go to my in-laws farm for dinner. And then that was a little appointment box or appointment label, sorry, from SB Creative, and a cute little luggage sticker because I'm talking about packing, I'm pretty sure. Yes, start packing for the next week. And yeah, I think that's it for this week. I really, actually really love this week how it turned out. Oh yes, I fill up the half box with laundry because I needed to prep all the laundry for the following week's packing, and that was from the sticker party as well. So I love this week how it turns out. There it is outside of the planner, and then I realized I haven't done my to-dos on the left-hand side there, but I fill those in, I think, throughout the week. Oh no, once it's in my planner. So right now I'm getting it into my planner. And I absolutely love the way it turned out. A lot of those to-dos, I'm trying to think yes, as I'm going, I wanted to try and keep track of the emails, whether or not they're going to be Trillia emails or my personal emails. And so I finished filling that in, and then a lot of those to-dos I actually did get done, which is really nice. It doesn't always happen on a week that I've got a shipping date. So there's my last week too. I didn't show a good picture of that. So there's that, and we're done. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next week. Okay, bye.